Hi everyone, it's Madam Maker. Just a few tips before we get started. Don't be intimidated if you don't have a saw to cut the piece of wood. You can always go to your local hardware store and they're usually very willing to cut it for you to size, okay? Just make sure it's at least 3/4 inches thick. Also, wear your safety glasses. Just wear them. It's just a good idea. And one more thing, ventilation. If you're spray painting or painting, always open windows and doors so you don't choke yourself out, okay? So let's get started. Don't be scared. Woo! Let's do it. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a simple work surface / desk for kids. A lot of kids are learning from home now, and some of them don't have a work surface or a desk to work on. So this is really simple and cost effective. Probably make it for under $50. Okay, so we'll get started. You can use a shelf, a piece of wood. This is a 3/4 inch piece of one side good plywood, meaning one side is good, the other side has knots. So we're going to use the nice side, the good side. It's 3/4 inches thick. I wouldn't get anything thinner than that because it'll bow and it won't be very rigid or strong. So that's the work surface. The legs, I ordered these, I just happened to order these on Amazon. These are 16 inches tall. This desk work surface is for a little girl. So, and she's under 6. So so this will fit her pretty well with the 16-inch leg. But you can order a set of these on Amazon or from wherever, it doesn't matter. 16, 18, 20, 24, 36, whichever size you want. So, depending on how tall the person is, that's coincides with the leg size. So those are called hairpin style legs, really strong and really sturdy. And the other things you'll need are some screws, and this is called edge banding. It's literally just a band. It's thin piece of wood with glue on one side. Excuse me, glue on one side, and that's going to go around the edge of this plywood. And you're just going to iron it on like you would a patch. It's hot glued, so as soon as you heat it up, it'll adhere to the edge of that plywood so that it's not rough and splintery and things like that. And it just looks nice and finished. So, okay, get your stuff together and we'll get started. Okay, here's our piece of wood. We clamped it down to this table so it's being held down. We're going to take our edge banding. One side has the glue, one side looks like wood because it is wood, and we're going to line it up. This is the good side of the wood, the surface. We're going to line this edge banding up to the top as close as we can. I'm going to take an iron, and I'm literally going to iron it on. And you'll know when the glue is melting and adhering when you let it go a little bit. And then you just kind of move down the line, like so. You might have to go back and forth a little. Don't leave the iron on there too long, it might burn it. So just use your best judgment and your common sense. And when you think it's adhered enough, then move on down the line. And then you literally just go around each edge of the surface, and then we'll trim it. Okay, now on to the legs. I'm going to spray these legs pink because it's for a little girl, and I'm going to keep the work surface white. You get yourself a can of spray paint. Rust-Oleum makes a primer and paint in one, and I really like this one. Shake it really well. Make sure the doors are open and you're not choking yourself out on the paint fumes. Okay, so make sure the surface is clean on the metal, and literally just stay a little bit away from the piece and just spray it. Not too much, otherwise you'll have drips all over. And don't be afraid to do 2 coats. Don't try and do it all at once because it will drip and it will look bad. Pretty simple. Okay, so do that to all your legs and then let them dry, and then we'll place them on the work surface. Okay, on to painting the work surface. You can use anything, I suppose. I'm using just some latex white paint and a roller. I'm gonna try not to get it on my shirt, which is what I normally do. So, give it a couple of coats. Do the edges, make sure you get the edges, and the top and the bottom, and then we'll put the legs on. Now we're going to attach the legs to the work surface. So each leg has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 holes. This one happens to have 4. And so we're just going to attach all the legs to the corners of the work surface. Okay, we're all done. Our workstation is complete. The legs are pink, the surface is white. I think this little girl is really going to like it. These videos are meant to empower women and girls to do things on their own. This is not rocket science. You can do this. This is not hard. I'm here to help you and empower you and guide you through it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time on Madam Maker. Thank you.